basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports. We get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's FC Bayern Munich and the home team.
Here we go.
Here's Thompson. So the Bayern starting five. Passes to Aguilar. It's hauled in by Thomas. And Bayern has possession. Bayern with the ball. Here's Walden. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Thompson. He's guarded by Thomas, and he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here is Thomas. It's good from long range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Now here's Walden. He's guarded closely. Right side Thomas. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Walden with it. To the paint. Got a piece of it. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Thompson, guarded by Walden. The shot by Thompson, no good. Bayern with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside, Walden. Pass to Hilliard. Outside, Thomas. Pass to Walden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Aguilar. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
There's the pass to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Hilliard. Bayern with the ball. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thompson surveying the floor. To the right side. Corner shot. Off the left rim and out. Bayern leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Hilliard. It's blocked. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's the fast break. Puts it up from 17. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thomas. Here's Hilliard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Thompson outside. Passes it to Aguilar. Lays it up and banks it in.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Now Walden, and Thomas has it in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Guarded by Walden. Pass to Thompson. Six to shoot. Right wing. That shot off the mark. Now Bayern takes it the other way. Here's Hilliard. Lets it fly. They get it back. Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
FC Bayern Munich. Thomas at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Thomas. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Out left to the wing. And there's the pass to Aguilar. He's guarded by Thomas. From the high post. Here's Aguilar. Chalk up 2 there. And here's Walden. Pass to Hilliard. Outside, Walden. Just his first attempt. Thompson with the rebound. To the inside. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, Walden. Here's Hilliard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And they're able to recover. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And once again, off the mark by Bayern.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Down low. And that one's good.
Number 32.
He has 6.
Assistant.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Aguilar. Thompson outside. Pass to Clarkson. From deep three-point range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there. Keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Time called here. Bayern decides to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
On defense, the home team. They lead by 7. Outside, Walden.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. A shot missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Thompson outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Left side, Walden. Lucic. And too long on the shot. Thompson outside. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside, Walden. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Walden. The teardrop falls in. Walden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Clarkson outside. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Bayern has possession. 7-point differential. Lucic. He's covered by Clarkson. A second chance effort. No good at the rim. They get it again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first-team All-Rookie and continues to develop.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Clarkson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Bayern trails by 9. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And once again off the mark by Bayern. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lucic. He's covered by Clarkson. And the 3 off target.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
The tray. Hunter grabs the miss. Bayern trails by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 7. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lucic. He's covered by Clarkson. Down low. The jump hook, and he can't bank that one in. And he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now the pass to Aguilar. Kicks it to Clarkson. Over Hunter. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
They could use a bucket. That one's not going to go. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
To the inside.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Into the lineup for FC Bayern Munich.
A floater. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Bayern takes it the other way. From the line. The shot comes out. Passes it to Navarro. There's the three. The shot, no good. Bayern trails by 14. Yaramaz. Offensive rebound. Radosevic's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. That one drops for him.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Just 4 to shoot. Shoots the three. Kept alive by Bayern. Hunter, no good. Hunter's gone 1 of 3 on the night. He takes it in. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lucic He's covered by Clarkson. Offline from the top of the key.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Bayern has possession. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Pass to Radosevic. It's deflected. They retain possession. Hunter's gone 1 of 4 so far. Pushing it up. Pass to Navarro.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Shoots from 12. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Yaramaz, the dish to Hunter. To stop the drought, and it's blocked.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:27 left to play in the first half. Lucic, he's covered by Clarkson. They get a hand on it. Lucic drains the 19-footer. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Navarro.
Old team foul. Number 11. First personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Walden, he's checked in for Bayern.
Walden.
.35 seconds left in the first half. Ramos, he's guarded by Thomas. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. Left side, Walden. No good that time. To the middle. Kicks to Clarkson. With 1 on the clock. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Chet. Shaq. Get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass. But, hey, not looking good out there.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside, Walden. Pass to Hilliard. He kicks it to Walden. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the jumper.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Thompson. The baseline J off the mark. Bayern trails by 16. Dishes to Thomas. Outside, Walden. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
Home team foul. Number 32. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Bayern shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Thomas taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here is Hilliard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Walden. Fires the 3. And no good that time.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the home team, Thompson, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Thompson nails both of them. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Walden. Here's Hilliard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Thompson outside. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 6 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Lucic. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And good that time.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Hilliard. The pass to Walden. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And there's the drive. Scooped up. Here's Thompson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
It's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Off target with the jump hook. Bayern trails by 16. Here's Hilliard to the paint. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Thomas gone 3 of 6, shooting from the field, 50% so far. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 9.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Passes to Hilliard. Releases. No good off the back of the rim.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Outside, Walden. Pass to Thomas.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
It's Thompson off the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Now, here's Walden. He's got 8. Here's Hilliard. And once again off the mark by Bayern.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Walden. Here's Thomas. They grab their own miss. And just miss after miss right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Thompson with it. Guarded by Walden. The shot by Thompson, no good. Now, here's Walden. He's guarded closely. Pass to Hilliard. Outside, Walden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
For Bayern Munich, they've gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Bayern making a switch here. And Walden drops them both. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Thompson outside. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound. There's the dish to Walden. And the pass to Hilliard. Looking to get it going. The shot off that time. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
From 18 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Perez, the pass to Thompson. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Hunter grabs the miss. Bayern with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Walden. Here's Hilliard. And once again off the mark by Bayern.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the home team, Thompson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
To the middle, trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
1:10 left to play here in the third. Perez, the pass to Thompson. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Passes it to Thomas. Tries again. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Perez. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hunter with some nice defense. And Bayern has possession. There's the pass to Ginebra. Sinks that one from the post.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Thompson at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Ginebra.
He got it in!
How about that? Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Passes it to Navarro. He's guarded by Thomas. Driving inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
With the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Inside. And that one's good. Hunter.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Ginebra. He gets that one. He's guarded by Thomas. The pass to Ramos. 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low. Here's Thomas. Off with the layup. Thomas gone only 4 of 11 from the field. And Thomas over to help. He's guarded by Thomas. Passes it to Ramos. And yes, it's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Over to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Thomas. Misses from short range. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Six to shoot. He's guarded by Thomas. That one falls.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hunter on the wing. Over Navarro. And once again off the mark by Bayern. Hunter's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
0. Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, 0. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bayern with the ball. Out to the right wing. Stolen. To the right side. No good. Shot missing. Now Bayern takes it the other way. Makes it off the glass.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
To the inside. A 3-ball. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Thomas. That one doesn't drop.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Jump to finish it off. Beauty.
Now
flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Yaramaz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
One shot.
There's the pass to Ramos. Hits the jumper in space.
Assist from number 13.
Right wing. And they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Clarkson taking his time here. Five to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Radosevic. Fires the three. You can't get that one to fall.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
To the wing right side. Yaramaz. And there's another one for Bayern Munich.
Lucic.
Passes it to Aguilar. Clarkson outside. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound. Knocks down the three ball.
You're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. And team strategies closely guard.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Thompson with it. From 13, doesn't go for him. Now Bayern takes it the other way. Now Walden. Lucic. Misses in close. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Walden with the steal.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Pass to Hilliard for three. The shot, no good. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Thompson the bounce pass. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound. Here's Hilliard. Outside, Walden. Pass to Hilliard. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
We've got 1:23 left in the game. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Aguilar. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And here's Walden. There's the pass to Thomas. Goes back up. And it's blocked. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson right side. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Hilliard. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Six on the shot clock from 11 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so they get the victory here at home. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.